They tried to take me down. 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 Shame on the person who reported my page. I know who it was. I know who it was. What's up, Jordan? Come on up here, brother. They just tried to take me down, brother. They just tried to take me down.
What you mean they try to take you down?
I was just on a live, and somebody reported my live, and I had to appeal to get back up here.
That's insane.
I know who it was. It's always these crazy liberals, man.
People be hating, man. Fuck them.
Yeah. How you
That's
doing?
insane.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm chilling, brother.
Man, good to talk to you, man. Man, I know you the busiest man in the world, man. I'm watching you. I'm watching your life literally on social media.
Yeah, trying to stay busy, brother. Trying to, but
Man,
I
keep
appreciate that.
stay busy, brother. I love it. Stay busy, man. Stay on
Most
your square,
definitely.
man. Keep making people laugh. You know, because that's what we need. Laughter. More
Yeah,
than
everybody needs some laughter. Everybody too wound up right now.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just appreciative I can bring the laughs and people like me.
That's what's up, brother. I'm proud of you, brother. I still gotta come out there and catch you, man. When you coming to the West Coast?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I got some things in the works on the
Man, I was
low.
supposed to start a comedy show out here, man, but I got distracted with other things, man. I was gonna rent this place and start holding shows up here, man, but I got caught up.
Oh no, it happens, baby. It happens. It's the game. But as soon as you get one jumping, you know I'm on the way.
Man, we gonna get one jumping. We gonna
You
get
know
one.
I'm on the way, baby, for sure, for sure.
Indeed, I want you to bring your whole crew too.
Oh, say less. I'll bring all the homies. We have
I
a
want you to
nice
bring
little
all the
show.
homies, man. I want y'all to turn it out. I want y'all to do what y'all do out there, out here.
I do that. You just gotta let me know what colors not to wear.
Now you be all right. You be all right. If you come down to the Inland Empire, you ain't got to worry about that. Maybe in
Okay,
LA,
man.
but out in the IE, you ain't got to worry about that. Ain't nobody tripping off that.
I ain't wearing no hats or nothing. I'm coming out there in a dashiki and sandals. Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother.
Yeah. Now you come out here and you be you, man. You do you when you come out here, man. I want to make sure you safe. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be surrounded around good people. And make sure the liquor is flowing, so everybody's in their right mind, and you gonna just man, you do.
Oh yeah, 'cause I party. I party when I'm on the show.
Okay.
That's how I like to do it. I like to be about as relaxed as possible.
Yes, indeed. I ain't mad at get them spirits up in you.
Yeah.
Get them
I let the
spirits.
ancestors take over on
You
stage.
see you over there channeling. Oh, channeling. Like Richard Pryor. Boom. Now what to do?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Wait. But no, I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun. I can't believe I've made it this far. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Man, brother, you told me, you said, listen, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
You said I'm gonna go. You said I'm gonna give it a good year, and then you still going.
Man, because that year led to another one, and it led to another
You said
one.
I'm gonna give it a good year. If it don't crack, and then I'm like, man, the brother's still going.
Yeah.
So it must be doing good, brother. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, brother. If anybody listen, brother, you got prayers coming over this way, brother. It's not a time I don't say, hey, man, bless my brother Jordan B.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You know, ancestors, Most High, bless this brother, make him prosperous.
I
Show
appreciate
him.
that. Cause I'm out here. I'm trying to make a way. I'm trying to be lit for all the homies.
Man, you ain't got listen, man, you ain't got no choice, man. You're commanded for greatness, brother. You are of the lineage. And we don't do anything mediocre. If you have the lineage, you are the main character, not the role player. You're the main character.
That's how I feel. And they be trying to
You're
make
not
people
the
feel
supporting
bad for
character.
having like feeling like they the main character. But I'm like, why would I not be the main character? It's my life.
You are the main character, brother. You are the
Like,
main character. You everybody else is trying to get a job or a position in your world.
yeah, which is crazy. It's crazy to me. People look at me like the big homie. I'm like, dog, I don't know I don't know if I can help you or not, but thank you.
Man, and no, brother, embrace it, brother. Embrace it. We not humble no more. We standing on business.
Nah, that's the big thing. They use my confidence to get against me.
No,
So then my confidence turns into, oh, he's just so conceited. I'm like, how? I don't even let my nuts hang. I don't tell y'all shit really. I've seen so many people flex their comedy muscles this week. I'm like, if y'all only knew.
man, flex it. Man, listen, man. Unapologetic, man. Flex it. You're the main character.
I might have to be
Don't
like
let them convince
that.
you anything but that. You're the main character. Be that. Walk in it. Embrace it. Do what you do. Take over, man. Listen. Every show you go to, just take over.
Oh yeah, I do that now, and now it's starting to come back on me because these dudes is like, well, I can't follow this guy, so I'm just not going to work with him.
So be it. So
Yeah,
be
so
it.
be it. I'm gonna make a way to where I'm always the headliner. I ain't got to worry about this shit.
Man, listen. Here's what you're gonna do. Listen, those who got to see one thing I like about Cat Williams is he brings on people that are funnier than him. That should be you.
Yeah, that's what
If
I'm
they don't want to
trying
work
to
with you,
do.
they weak comics anyway. You don't want to be associated with weak comics. You want to be up there with the big dogs anyway. So
Yeah, facts.
those who can handle it, those who step their game up, that's the only one that can work with you.
Yeah, because I put fire to ass on a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's not a fun night in the office when you got to go after Jordan B. You can be like, what the fuck?
Man, keep doing it, brother. Keep doing it. Don't unfunny yourself so you can fit in with them. They're not the
Nah,
main
hell
character.
no.
They're not the main character. They want to be the main character, but they're not the main character. So is that your fault?
Nah, that's between them and the Lord, brother. I'm just
That's
doing what I'm
bad.
supposed to do.
Come on. Come
Or
on.
at least that's what I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I mean, it's worked this
Come on.
far.
Come on.
I'm hoping I wake up tomorrow to about 300 new followers. We'll see.
What's up, Danny? It's a little loud in your background, man. You all right?
No, that's the fan, man. I'm in Mexico. It's hot over
Oh,
here.
you got the fan on. Okay, what's going on?
Damn, he on the phone naked. No, I'm playing.
Man, cover up, man. Don't be talking with your sultry voice up here, man. What's up,
I'm
Danny?
sorry, what was that?
I was like, don't be talking with your sultry voice up here, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Well, I grew up in Houston. I grew up in a black neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah, Houston?
You know, hey, I committed a mistake and I'm in Mexico now.
Oh, Lord. Did Trump get you?
No, that was way before Trump. I got deported in 2007.
Okay.
Damn.
How was it out there in Mexico, man?
How is it?
Mm-hmm.
It all depends where you at. I mean, it's just like the States. It all depends where you go to.
Okay.
There's good, just like there's bad.
Okay.
What part you in, brother?
Yeah, what part you in?
I'm in Manzanillo.
Is that near the border? Or is that not near the border? Where's that at?
I will never be close to the border. That's a port.
Okay.
Manzanillo is a port.
Okay, so you're more mainland.
Yeah.
Okay. The only
I
place
would say southwest.
Okay, southwest. Okay, the only place I've been in Mexico is TJ, brother. That's it.
The border.
And
It was TJ, Tijuana?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the border.
I was scared. I'll never go back. I'll never go back.
And I will never ask you to go there either.
I'll never go
Damn,
back.
it's like
man.
that.
They put the AK-47 to my back. Man, I was like, I'm cool. And then took me right to the...
What my Spanish homies be saying? No mames way.
Already.
Man.
But look, hey, it's like I said, if you go in the wrong neighborhood in the States, you're gonna, hey, Somebody's gonna put that stool on your dome too.
No, but these were the federales. These were the police.
Well, hey, what I'm saying is that if you go to the wrong place, bad things are gonna happen. I don't care where you at.
Yeah, that's facts.
I was in the wrong place then, brother. TJ was not for me, brother. But they put me right to the ATM machine and made me
I'm
pull
gonna
out
I'm
some
gonna
money.
tell you I'm gonna tell you both one thing, man. Forget the border. If you wanna visit Mexico, you better go down south.
Okay. One of these days,
Forget the border,
yeah,
man. Because the border, that's where all the drama is. Because everybody's fighting for the border.
bro. Cousin,
So
they got
forget the border. It's like me. I mean, where y'all from?
I'm from Virginia, brother.
I'm from Cali.
Virginia. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a bad neighborhood or some projects that nobody should go into, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, so if I go over there, then I know what to expect.
Okay. Hold on real quick, Danny. Cousin, they tried to take me down, brother, but I made it back.
Yeah, I saw that. They pulled it quick too. I'm like, okay, we got to get off that subject
You
again.
know, you know what?
Yeah,
Hey,
You know what? It
I'm gonna
wasn't
tell you
even.
one thing. I'm
Hold on,
gonna
hold
tell
on,
you
hold on,
one thing.
hold on real quick, Danny. Hold on real quick, Danny. Hold on real quick. It wasn't even because of that. You know, you know who I think reported me? The Irish
I
guy.
was
The Irish guy.
See what I'm
what?
saying?
Well,
What you doing? What you doing with an Irish guy?
he
Man,
came
well,
up. We talked to everybody, bro.
yeah, he came up, and
Well, it's
obviously,
not that. I mean, one thing is to talk to everybody, but one thing is to associate yourself with that certain person.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
There
that,
was
dude.
no association,
Yeah,
just
I
a
wasn't.
conversation.
Yeah, it was a conversation, but that's what I think happened. It
So
wasn't the
so
cops
so
on
the
me that
Irish
told me that.
guy, so the Irish guy told you, let's go to TJ.
No. We're not. This is something different. I had a live before this, and then they tried to take my live down, and I just came back up. I just appealed it and won, and it was for they always want to use the hate speech and
You know what?
about
I
nothing.
never understood that because I hear a lot about this that people get their stuff taken down, but I run into a lot of white people podcasts and they're cussing and they're doing everything and they're
Well,
still going and
if
they're
you
still
talk
live.
about the stuff that I talk about, there's a high risk that you can. I'm gonna just say it like that. If you talk about the things that I talk about in my podcast, in my on this platform, there's a high risk that it can happen like that.
But I
People
mean, it's
get
weird.
mad. People get mad. People
No,
get
not really,
emotional.
bro. It's really not that weird. You're
No,
still talking about some cats giving out some proper information, and when
No, what
proper
I'm saying,
information gets disseminated, the dominant
what I'm
society
saying
doesn't
that is
like that.
weird is that because the owner of TikTok is a minority.
Yes,
yeah.
but if I would say it like this,
Go ahead,
their
tell me.
culture is one more of compassion and understanding rather than agitation and conflict.
And that's what I was and that's the reason why I said what I said. I don't understand why all these white people have their own life and they can cuss and they can do everything they want to do and they're still live.
I'm sorry, I can only go with that's just what America does here. I get it. It may be from a minority owned company, but the idea that the dominant society doesn't still have sway, now that's just being a bit naive.
Well, it's not being naive because they're not the majority no more. They're the minority now.
Oh, I think we got about another
Maybe in
10
the
years
grander
then for
scheme of
sure.
the world, in America, it's still
Yeah,
white.
In
maybe it'll be.
America, I understand that the white people still have the power, but guess what? The minority is not the minority no more. We're the majority. Blacks and Hispanics, man, we overwhelm the whites now.
Yeah, we just don't have no. There's just no power in our hands. You
That's why I
got
like.
you got a political figure here and a political figure there,
Listen,
but those political figures are loyal to the party. They're not loyal to the people.
come
No,
on.
there's one. There's one from Dallas, Texas. What's her name?
You talk about Crockett,
Yeah, hey, I like Crockett, man.
and I'm still gonna say she's loyal to the party more than she is to her people.
I don't like Jasmine Crockett. Not one bit.
You don't?
No.
Man, she going against those white people and all the time.
It's performative because she's Democrat. She's 100% Democrat.
Okay, well, yeah, I can agree. I can
It's
agree to that
performative.
part. Yeah,
It's performative. It's not real. It's not authentic. It's not
because
authentic.
politics, when it boils down to it, politics is all an entertainment. How we say it's like a wrestling match. It's just all it is just entertainment.
Right. If she were actually for her people, how come she's not pushing a anti-black hate crime bill?
Oh, as a matter of fact, they took down the Black Lives Matter monument. What was it in New York City?
Washington.
No, it's in Washington, but who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
No,
about
but what I'm saying is
that.
that she didn't say. I never heard her say anything about that.
Right. This is the point. When it comes to her people, you can hear a mouse piss on cotton when it comes to listening to her speak on it.
Listen, Jasmine Crockett is only there to get black people to vote Democrat. That's her job. That's
it. Just to move
See,
up.
I'm here. We've got representation.
Yeah, that's it. She's supposed to do the sister girl act, the sister girl routine, and to show people that we get us all emotional so we can vote Democrat. That's it. She's not there to change nothing. She don't have to talk.
She there
It's
to
like,
roll her eyes.
It's
and
like
quote Beyonce.
it's like back in the days, and don't take this the wrong way. So like I said, I grew up in a black neighborhood. She's a house Negro.
Yeah. Exactly. This is what we're saying. She abandoned the people and decided that the monies that she was getting now are far more important. I've got lifetime benefits and $175,000 a year for the rest of my life, and I'm 30 some odd years old.
Yeah.
I'm less than 40 years old.
Yeah, she sold out.
Yep.
She sold out. That's why I don't like her, and it's obvious. She tried to say.
I mean, it's like back in the day, the house Negro sold out to everybody else just to be in the house.
Correct.
Well, but I'll say it like this. When it comes to Crockett and the rest of those in party, they're only there to make you think you have an actual voice and representation. But you don't see them passing laws for the very things that they know that their people need.
Well, when it comes to Congress,
what laws has Jasmine Crockett led and got through and got signed?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting at. When it comes to Congress and the Senate, all they are, everybody in there is puppet. It's a puppet. There's a puppeteer in the back pulling the strings.
And I say it again, bro. The Senate and the Congress is the largest senior citizen and most well-funded senior citizen daycare center in the world.
For real.
They ain't got no problem wheeling out a 90-year-old for a vote. What the hell?
Yeah,
None of this makes sense. None of that's representative of the people now. Listen, I'll say this again.
I'm gonna ask y'all one thing. I just got kicked out from like I said, I like to go into all white people lives because as soon as they mention America, okay, I like to go in and ask them, what is America? Because America is just not the United States. United States is not a continent.
I don't know, man. It's like this. I have a tendency to not go in places and spaces that's gonna be a
I like
waste
to
of my
cause
time.
drama.
No, and see, I'm at a point, man. I'm operating on a much higher frequency than that. Okay, I don't. I've been watching politics for a long time. I've seen the small ball that they played. I've seen the mid-range ball games that they played, and I've seen what they call the long ball game that they play. And in no way, shape, form, or fashion, on all three fronts, has it been a benefit to me. No, I'm
Never
not,
will be.
and I say this specifically when I say me to my
Hey, what's
lineage.
up?
What's going
You know,
on?
you want to tell me certain laws got passed and it's for everybody? That's great for everybody, but it really don't mean nothing to me. You go pass a law. No, I'm going to say it like this, just for me. You go pass a law about the crime bill. I'm not a criminal. So how is that doing anything for me?
Yeah. Same thing with drugs.
See, I've been around long enough to know. See, when I was growing up, they told me at mine, we had to look out for the high school dropouts. We're going to give them the extra perks, the extra attention that they need. We're going to funnel our energies to them. Well, I didn't drop out. I graduated. I did what I was supposed to do. And I got told, how you like this stiff arm?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's been doing that for 45 years now.
That's so funny.
That's why to this day I don't base myself on who's up there, who's doing what. Hey, I'm gonna take care of myself, man.
That's right. Let me hear from Goddess real quick. Go ahead, Goddess.
What's up? What's up?
Hey,
What
guys.
Hey y'all. Hey me.
What's fine?
Hello.
Y'all self-improvement. Y'all mentally resilient. Y'all in relationship.
I'm high.
That's none of those.
And I'm
Maybe
drunk.
your relationship with your blunt. Lord.
You know, I'm good, love. I'm good.
Yeah, we all good over here.
Good.
What you doing up tonight? What you doing up tonight?
No, just causing drama on these lonely lonely boys podcast earlier. We came across y'all.
Oh Lord!
So you're not the only one.
What were they talking about over there? What were they?
It was funny too. I had to bounce though. I don't,
Yeah. I like to go in, cause drama, and bounce. Man, forget y'all. I'm gone.
Right. I'm too educated on something.
Hey, Faith, good God.
If you want to stay in ignorance, it's my job to make sure you stay in ignorance. It's not my job to elevate you from ignorance, okay?
Right. Come in, do my little two-step, put my hat out for a little change, and then I'm out of there.
Yeah, already.
Where you from, Goddess?
Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now.
ATL.
Ooh, Chocolate
Are
City.
you a native?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to ATL. Then.
Shout out. The great state of Georgia.
That's right.
Yep.
Georgia Peach.
South Side.
But
Y'all
okay,
still
so
be doing
what
the
y'all
A-Town
talking?
stomp out there, or is that an old dance?
They don't do. You say do they still do it?
Yeah.
Not in the parties now.
Oh, you can't A-Town stomp
But
anymore?
if you play the music,
If you play the right song, you can do it.
The natives can do the Bankhead Bounce, A-Town Stomp.
See, man, Atlanta used to have
Hey,
shit
y'all.
back in the day.
What's going on?
Hello.
Nothing.
you
Just got
Are you
got
of
home
God?
watching this.
Are
Yes,
you
sir,
of
I
God?
am.
Or are you here?
for
Are you
God.
here to tempt? Are you here to tempt the faithful?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, because
No.
I'm just looking at your picture right there. Are you of God? Are you here to tell us these curves are for Jesus?
I mean, he made me. I am blessed. Yes, I
Oh,
am. But I feel like
Are you preaching the Bible with the bosoms out like you trying to convert brothers? Is that what you're doing?
no, sir. I'm not.
Jesus pulled up and said, I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa.
You know what?
Get that
You know. But nah, for real,
I'm
y'all,
trying
how
to go to
y'all
sleep,
feeling
y'all, but
today?
y'all keep
I
coming
just
in.
got done watching this game between the Lakers and the Rockets. Not only do I serve God and Lick, but I am working for
Hold
ESPN.
on, did the
I'm getting
Lakers
to that point.
did the
Man, who's
Lakers win?
winning, girl?
Oh, the Lakers won.
Okay, thank the Lord.
No, no, no.
Thank
I'm
the
talking
good
about the
Lord.
Rockets and the Warriors.
Oh, brother, honestly, I feel like overall, who I'm going for as a team, I'm going for the Celtics. But if the Warriors do win, I feel like that'll be good for me because at least Stephen Curry will get that fifth ring before LeBron. I feel like does that make Curry next to Kobe in my controversy? I feel like it does. A lot of people
I'm
might
gonna tell you.
disagree, but it is what it is.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
let
tell
me.
you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm from Houston, but
Yo,
I
good
know
morning, man. How
that
y'all doing tonight? Or this morning?
I know my team is young, so they're not gonna win against the
Good night.
Warriors.
Good night.
Hold on, Roger, man. Just be
Mm-hmm.
patient. We're gonna let you speak.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Go ahead, Danny. Finish up what you're saying, bro.
Woo. I think so.
I know, I know
Y'all can
that.
see me?
Yeah,
Live access needed to go live.
Go ahead, Danny. Finish what you were saying, brother.
I want. I really prefer my. I mean, I'm from Houston. I know my team is not gonna win because hey, they're too young, inexperienced. But hey, I would like to see Curry get his fifth ring.
Hmm. And
Be nice to Houston, wouldn't
I
that,
feel like
Danny?
Houston is a good team. Like it's like OKC, they got some young players out there, but overall, I feel like Celtics is gonna win it all. You know what I'm saying?
Again? You think so?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm trying to pray against that right now because I'm a Laker fan.
Oh my
I'm trying
God,
to.
here we
I'm
Well,
go.
heavily.
sorry,
I'm,
sorry to bust your bubble, but hey,
listen,
Lakers are gone, man,
That's
this year.
too much.
listen,
Thank you so
listen,
much for saying that. You took some stress off me. Thank you.
listen.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
praying
next year.
against.
Hey,
I'm praying
once they
against
start
all
building up
wickedness.
again.
I'm praying against all wickedness and evil against my team. I'm praying that they're gonna do a vote and they just gonna win it all. They just gonna come from. They are
All right,
perfect.
What?
ain't no
What?
bringing God into sports, okay? Y'all just out of pocket for that.
I
Just
mean,
heck
brother,
no,
I ain't
no to
knocking
the
a
no, no,
prayer,
no,
but I mean, it take fire to
uh.
make a team. I'm
What God
sorry.
got to
No,
do with it?
see,
I heard
no,
that.
see,
Yeah,
cause
the Lord's on my side, not on y'all. Come on now.
see what I'm saying?
Come on
So
now.
just go cast my
I know
little
I'm his
pistons aside,
favorite.
Hey,
right? Okay, all right.
hey, it's like we used to say back in the day. No, 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 no.
Hell no. To the no,
To the
no,
no, no,
no.
no.
So
Uh,
no, no, no.
living on faith. Where you from? Living on faith,
I'm from Chicago, but I stay in St. Louis.
St. Louis. Okay.
Windy City. Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Are you a Bear fan?
Oh my gosh, why did I feel like this controversy was coming? I honestly, bro, I am not a Bears fan, but don't get me wrong. Who would not want to see their hometown win? I do want to see the Bears win, but honestly, I feel like the Bears at least got about like 2 to 3 years under their belt. I feel like there's no
Yeah.
weapon. We have a good
Yeah, they're
quarterback,
still
but without
young.
no weapons, it's not a team. So
No, we
Because
got.
Just checking.
honestly, with all due respect, if Caleb would have had a good offensive line, man, they would have got to the playoffs.
hmm.
Not in that
So
division.
now we on football. What do y'all think about Shadir Sanders being
That's
drafted?
acting that y'all on sports now. Like, what y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Everything.
so what?
good.
Oh, you know what? Hey, you know what? Our bad. Hey, you live. Hey, you wake
Well,
up.
I don't mean no harm, love. We ain't trying to
Sports.
leave you out the conversation, but I do
What you
sports
want to talk
debates. You know what
about?
I'm saying?
What you want to talk
It ain't
about?
about what
Well,
I want. I would just want to
well, here's
ask,
my
what y'all
here's
talking
my
about?
question. What do y'all think about Shadir Sanders?
Shadir
He
Sanders,
should
I
have
feel
dropped
like
his daddy. If that's true, he should have been done that.
He
I
should have
feel
Dropped his
dropped.
like I
daddy.
feel
Attitude
like he went
sucks.
to a good team, but I feel like far as like him getting drafted and picked, I feel like it shouldn't have been that late for him to get picked.
That's true. I agree with that too.
Well, one thing for sure, and I mean, I watch Get Up, I watch First Take, I watch everything, right? I mean, daddy and son shouldn't have said what they said.
What do you say? What do you say?
Daddy said that, hey, if the team that chooses him, if we don't like, he's not going there.
Right. Can't even get a team.
That's the same thing the Manning said. So what's the problem?
I understand that. But guess what?
But he went
He's
in the
not
first
white.
round, didn't he?
He's not white.
That's the point. See, they can say it.
Okay.
They can say it and speak that, and it be listened to and not taken as an offense.
How many?
But if Shador
how many?
and Deion say it, now it's taken as an offense.
Sanders got
what
the
I'm
phone
saying
number
is this.
too.
What I'm saying is this.
How many he played the golf club with? How many he rumbled around in the swimming pool with?
Look, Shador got skills, okay?
Not the same.
Shador also said, if you don't choose me, then you lose tonight.
Hey, we not
Come on, man.
Hey, I'm not seeing a problem with this, brother. I'm really not.
We're not being
I really don't see a problem with being confident in your abilities and letting cats and kittens know. Then what is it?
Anytime you go for a job interview, because that's what it was, you cannot go in a job interview and talk like that, man.
You should have said that afterward.
Well, let me say it.
Yeah,
let me say it like this. Let me say this. We not being humble no more. It's common sense that any team Shador Sanders goes, he's bringing notoriety to that team.
Yeah,
whether he's starting or not, just because of the name Deion Sanders and what he was able to do in Colorado.
Honestly, I had to push back. If that name really held weight, then what happened?
Well, they tried to blackball. No. See, the owners tried to make an example. See, here's
then it can't be both. It hold weight or it don't hold weight.
Well, it does, because he brings media presence. He's already rich. He don't need the money. The brother was driving.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about him being a first rounder and fell down to a fifth rounder.
No, but here's the reason. Here's the reason behind that. Okay, first of all, the owners were trying to make a statement. They were trying to make an example out of him.
Okay, but guess what?
I don't know. They picked a lot of good black boys before him too.
Yeah, Cam, he's black,
they
and he went first.
Poorer cats in front of him too.
Listen, here's what it comes down to. Listen, just check this out. Hear me out. Listen, when you got someone who comes from who doesn't fit the usual narrative that they look for in the NFL, single mother home, not come from money,
poor,
no real dad,
500 people in your city,
right? And I got to do whatever master say so I can get this money so I can buy my mama a house. When you come, that's the narrative they looking for. They're looking for somebody to be grateful and thankful.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that
successful though.
But hold on.
I understand that, but you don't go on live TV. You don't go on live TV.
I get you. Hold on,
and just
I get you. Hold on, sir. This is what it is. But when you come from 2-parent home, you're already rich. You're not there because you need the money. You're there because you got skills and you want to play and you want to prove yourself and you want to, you got a big shoes to fill. Your pop is a Hall of Famer. He's Neon Deion. That's prime time. He actually got skills. So you're there to prove a point. That's not the narrative that, listen, that's not a narrative that the NFL necessarily wants. The NFL,
no, brother. I'm telling you, if that was me, I would have went in there, yes, master, no, master. And after that, on my interview, you mean these folks know if they ain't to pick the guy. Come on now. That's after you get the job.
We ain't on no plantation. We ain't on no plantation. We ain't doing that.
It's not. You are on the plant. That's literally a plantation.
Man, you in a job interview.
It is a plantation, but guess what? We go in there with our own agenda in mind. We're not fitting into that.
Okay, well, guess what? You're lucky he got a job because guess what? That was a job interview.
I got you.
No, he's not lucky.
He's not lucky. If
he worked and trained his hind parts off to get where he at.
Right. If it wasn't for the players, specifically the black players in the NFL, there wouldn't be an NFL. The
I
only
understand that.
the only reason hold on. The only reason they got the NFL the way it is, and the owners are able to have a tight grip on it, what it is, because they're picking a bunch of talented, disenfranchised kids who need the money and putting them in the league and changing their life. And they're
Look, listen to me. Shadu did not
but
drop
the
because of
moment
his
you
skills.
take away that, the moment you-
Shadu dropped because of all the media.
See, that's kind of going to the point, brother.
Yeah, the owners tried to make a point.
That's kind of the point.
His dad should have stayed away from it, and he should have
That's
not
not a
said what he
chance in
said.
heck that would happen. There's no
See what I'm
chance
saying?
that was going to happen.
Not good.
Y'all remember LeVar Ball? Do y'all remember LeVar Ball?
Yep.
Do y'all
See
remember
how arrogant he was with his kids?
And he put his kids in a good situation, because if he wasn't who he was, his kids was not near as talented. Maybe one of them.
But guess what?
LaMelo,
the owners
the other one
nowadays
was not near as talented as
Okay.
what they made him out to be. But his dad big upped him.
I tell you what, that next
And
in
got him
is,
in.
do they get redrafted? Is that a thing? Now that
No.
he's on the team, does he have to do that again?
No.
Nah.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, I bet you he don't act like that again. But hey, I don't know. I
Wow.
wouldn't want
Even
to
he
fall
said
from
it.
first to fifth.
Even
I don't
he
give
said
a
it.
damn what's
Okay,
going on.
let me give another example.
Even he said
the
it.
Williams, hold on, let me give another example. The Williams system. Remember y'all, Venus and Serena? They dad was ever present and ever running things, and they didn't like their dad.
He had to shut a bitch down on the interview.
Yeah, exactly. So again, why does that stop talent from being recognized as elite talent? As long as
Right.
It's not the talent. It's
Doesn't
that why
matter.
you hey, dad, just sit down. Hey,
You're still
Yeah,
saying
I'm gonna tell you
arrogance.
like this. It's probably
That's all
got
you're
something
saying,
to
but
do
you're
with
finding
that.
really a lot of different words just to say that they didn't like his arrogance.
right,
I think
that's
it
all
has
it
a
is.
lot to do with
But
that media presence that you were speaking about. I think they don't want negative media presence.
They don't want that in the
He's
locker.
very flashy.
Right.
His dad is very vocal, and that's a situation where it could bring some. It's a possibility it could bring negativity to the sports team, and so we gonna pick them, but we gonna pick everybody else first. Okay,
All I'm saying
that's
is
what
I'm
that
not,
is.
I'm not mad where Shadir Sanders went, because I like
Can I
Cleveland.
say something?
Go
I
ahead.
feel like what happened was that Shadur was bigger than the program, and what happened was the game. They see that he was bigger than the program, so they tried to humble him. But God
Yeah.
came through. God came through for that boy.
Well, Trump came through for that boy, because if Trump,
Trump did too.
His talent
I
his
believe
talent
that
came
Trump,
through for him.
if Trump didn't say what he said, they probably would have made sure that he was a walk-on.
Mm. And you know what was so crazy? Like I said, they wanted to humble that boy because that boy is bigger than the program. He really is.
Yeah.
Out of everybody that went ahead of him, come on, man.
He was the biggest thing on that draft.
no,
Travis was
no,
pretty big.
no, the cornerback and the wide receiver was bigger than he was.
What?
I feel you, but hold on. That may be true. Now, don't get me wrong. That brother is talented, but again, when you're attached, that's like Bronny James, right? Bronny James probably is not nearly as talented as his father.
Right. Look how he's performing.
But the media, even to this day, is still following that brother. And
No, what I'm saying is that in Colorado, the best talented person
matter of fact,
in Colorado was not Sanders.
but
What?
yo, no.
He said not Shador. He mean it wasn't Shador.
I hear
He's
what
saying
you're
it was the
saying.
wide receiver
Travis,
cornerback.
what is his name? Travis Hunter. Travis is that his name? Travis Hunter.
Yes,
Travis
sir.
Hunter.
Travis Hunter was the best
He won
in
the
that
Heisman.
Colorado
Yeah, he won
unit.
the Heisman. He won that. Man, that brother was that brother is talented. He's amazing. Nobody's going. Is he probably better than Shadir in a lot of ways? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But Shadir is connected to greatness in his lineage.
That is
See, but that's the thing.
tied to some
That's the
type
thing.
to negativity. You got to realize that when you asking for a job from someone who's billionaires and a Caucasian white man, you're not gonna like it, but you in somebody else's kitchen. And to use
True.
that analogy is, ain't no woman coming in my kitchen telling me how to cook, what to use.
True. But when
Go to your kitchen. If you
true,
listen, ain't nobody stopping you from going to your kitchen.
true. But when
You
your
want to
daddy,
see that out? You want to see it in my kitchen.
true.
So
But
shut
when
your damn mouth. And
true. But
after
when
you
your
get your job, then you can be the God that you are. But
true,
you wait till
true.
you shut your mouth. And your
No,
dad should have
true.
taught you that.
No. First of all, his
Thank
dad.
you.
His
Thank
dad.
you.
Hold on.
Thank
No,
you.
No. Hold on. Let me say this. Listen, his dad is Neon Dion, y'all.
I
Prime
don't
time.
care.
I don't know
I
how to
don't
say
care.
this.
No. Listen, you gotta care
He
because
already
when
did
he
what
came
he
in the
did.
league, do y'all remember when he was in the league and how he changed the league and how he made the
He
league
already
big
did
for
what he
him?
did.
can I say something?
Not up for
This what
draft.
this
That's
what I
your
don't get right.
dad.
He's
This
not
what
up
gave
for
this
draft.
what made me
Doesn't
like
matter.
this whole situation. It might have
Venus
went
and
how it went.
Serena's dad put greatness in them because he had the mindset of greatness. Greatness is
He
passed
did what
down.
he
It's
did.
Thank
inherited.
you. Thank you.
He's already great, so he's gonna raise his son to be just as great or greater. So
No,
you gonna get the big
he
But
need
Why
to
how
raise his
Uncle
y'all
son
can't
to
how
be
tell
y'all
him to
gonna
be
humble.
quiet for the
hold on, how
draft?
y'all gonna tell this man to stop to be humble when God put greatness within him? When his dad put
bro.
like who just because
There
okay,
was
yeah, this is a
100
game,
great dudes on the
but I'm
draft.
not gonna humble myself. If God placed greatness within me
Well,
and
I
I
guess,
come from a
hey,
great family, I'm not gonna be humble for nobody.
well, I tell
We
you
not
what, he
we
Well,
not
lucky he
being
then
got a
fall
humble
to
for
the
job.
fifth
nobody.
pick. Then I
Period.
bet you humble now.
We not being humble for
He
nobody.
lucky
I'm
he
not.
got a job.
Too much. Too
He
much.
Let me
lucky.
hold on, y'all.
Yeah,
Let me
he
hit the work.
lucky.
I bet you
Hold
humble
on,
now when you
hold
tell
on,
people that you was fifth pick
hold
versus
on.
And he
listening to the
No,
guy
and
that's
y'all
telling
can
you
pull up
that
the
makes.
interview and y'all can pull up
wait.
the interview where he's talking about
Who's the
him having a
greatest NFL
prophetic dream.
quarterback?
Tom Brady,
Tom
When
Brady.
was he drafted?
number 7, 7th round
Sixth round.
or 6th round. There you
199.
go.
He
199.
was number 199 in the sixth round. So
Come
the
on.
idea that a
Okay,
quarterback
that
coming
ain't
from that far back and excelling is not out of the question.
it's not new, right?
Yeah. You're right about
Okay,
that. Yeah.
so whether or not it's purely what he says, they just did not want this arrogant black man coming in and doing what he
And
might do.
That's all
because
it
they know
is.
he
That's
was
it.
Johnny
because they
Manziel.
know he
Hold
was
on,
bigger than the program. They
hold
So
know
on,
since
that.
you know
hold
that,
on,
why
y'all.
not mask? Why
Hold
not catch
on,
him off
y'all. This
guard?
is the host. Hold on. Let me get somebody else a chance to speak. Mercury, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to ask Living. She keeps talking about this greatness and stuff. He was 13-12 at the school. He was 0-1 for a bowl game. Um, okay, he had the records for Colorado, which is just a lame state
When
anyhow.
he got there, what was their record?
Man, y'all going around, man.
He was 13 and
It doesn't
12.
matter what he did. We know he got skills. The
Colorado
thing
was a
is that
one-win
the thing
team
is that
when he
when
got
they
there.
interview him, guess what he did?
And he did it with no line.
He didn't go to the combine. He didn't get interviewed.
Every game that boy played once he got on Colorado, he was
Then
confident. And
you
that's
got your
why the league,
daddy talking
that's
about what
why
he
the
gonna do.
draft was trying to humble that black man. Because they looking at it like y'all seeing his looks, his arrogancy. But guess what though? One thing I say about Shaduri, that boy was confident. He knew that God had him. He knew that listen, one thing I know is that they tried to put the white man before the black man. And guess what God did? He came around double time and gave. It don't matter. He was late on his pick, which it shouldn't have been like that. But at the end of the day, he deserved it. I'm not wishing on his downfall.
We proud of him for making it in there. We
Who
know
was
he's
the top three
talented.
picks? The top three people were a black
I
quarterback.
don't want to see no man get
What are you talking
intentionally
about?
And
humbled
they
for
picked
some
the
shit he
white
could
man
have
before the
fixed.
black man. I'm not saying
No,
that
they
dude not
didn't. No,
good.
they didn't. The
No, they
number
did
one
not.
draft pick was
She's talking
what?
about Daniel Gilbert. She's talking about the other quarterback
She's
that
talking
they
about the
picked.
quarterback that Cleveland
Daniel
drafted in the third
Gilbert.
round.
Yeah, she's talking about
Yeah.
Gilbert. That's what she's
Sanders is
talking about.
fourth on the team right now. He's probably going to get cut. He's probably not even going to make the team.
Good God, you got some haterade in you.
Where you from, Mercury? Where you from, Mercury?
Cleveland.
So you don't want him on Cleveland? You don't want him on your squad?
I didn't want Johnny Manziel either, and I was right about that.
Well, Johnny Manziel, we knew he was going to be a bust, brother. We already knew that. I knew that.
And
I do
now
that.
I've moved from Cleveland, but I'm still a Cleveland Browns fan. But I live
I'm
in
a Cleveland
Jacksonville,
Browns. Hold on,
Florida,
Mercury. I'm a
and I don't
Cleveland
think
Browns
Trevor
fan.
Lawrence is that when they picked him, I was so mad. Trevor Lawrence is a clown too.
I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, sir.
Right on, man. Jerry
You
Shirk
know,
was my idol. I don't know if you're old enough to remember Jerry Shirk, 72 tackle.
I'm not that old. I'm a
I will
Cleveland
only
Browns
say
fan.
this: the NFL has missed on so many quarterbacks that they've given so much money to who turned out to be massive busts.
Absolutely.
So the idea of
Marcus
a
Russell.
cat coming out in
we
his
will know.
first year,
Honestly,
that
we will know. We will not know if he's gonna be a bust or not until he's preview.
I will say it's like anything.
Man
Now,
gonna
this is
come
just
out
my
there at
opinion
the
as a
top of the
football
season.
fan.
He gonna set that field on fire. He gonna
Wrong.
show
Having
them.
a
He gonna say,
guy
"I'm gonna show you what a
like
5th-round pick look like."
Washington's quarterback from last year, that's rare.
In
Okay?
Houston,
Patrick
before
Mahomes
that,
is rare. These
in
guys
Houston
coming
before
in and
that.
showing out in their first year in the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
it happens, but generally it's rare. Usually
So,
they have their first 7, 8 games, they got to learn the game in the NFL level, and they
so we
generally
will
suck
see,
at it.
right? So we will see.
However, if they have their salt in them, generally by year 2 or by year 3, they've elevated themselves and they've been given a chance to do that. And that's how we're supposed to be looking at this. It really doesn't matter if you were a drafted or you were an undrafted cat. You managed to get behind that shield. Now it's your job to go out there and produce.
Yep.
When you stop producing, this is when you must go. But you give the man a chance. The man was talented enough to be picked. Give him the opportunity. I get it. You got questions about him. You had questions about every pick in the draft. But this over the top criticism, shall I say it like that, that's too far. Get a cat a chance to prove himself. You may not necessarily like his arrogance. So
But
what?
you know what? If that's what I'm gonna say. So what if he arrogant at the end? If my Lord God and Savior, if my Lord and Savior tell me something before I even get there, man, I'm gonna come in there arrogant. You see to see how the world see it.
I
Y'all just see that
guarantee
But
boy
you.
being
why?
I
arrogant.
guarantee
Why?
you,
That
Because you
boy
know.
knew that he was coming to win. If you
girl.
go
I
back and listen to
guarantee
that
you. You don't
podcast,
go into a job interview like that.
listen.
Listen, God told
When
me I
one
was
door
gonna. Let me
closed,
tell you
another door
something.
gonna
Let me tell
open.
you something. God told me I was gonna get this contract, but when I was in the interview with the lady that was on the other side of that screen, I did not behave like that. Although God told me that that contract was mine already.
But
That's
you
not how
cannot
you
stop the
behave.
greaterness that God has put within you.
You will
And
not
God
go
said
into
walk.
no.
God said
You
walk
will not
within
go into no
boldness.
job interview
That
acting
boy
like
came
that.
in there bold. Y'all can call it arrogant to me. He came in there bold, knowing that hey, these folks might try to play on my top, but they know that he bigger than the game. They know that he should not been. They know that he shouldn't be a late pick. He
Let me
shouldn't be
say it
that
like
late
Well,
to
this.
get picked.
well,
Let me
guess
I'll
what?
say it like
disagree
this.
with
Guess
the
what?
And
We
figures
for
in
will
the
see.
6 and
game.
7
Where is
picks, I
she
think
getting that? Where is
being
she
pick number
getting this
5 is
from?
not too bad. That's not too
We
shabby.
will see. We will
Let me
see.
let me say it like this.
Time will tell.
Let me say it like this. Listen, we not humble. If you believe you got the skills, as long as you can stand on it and prove it and show it, walk the talk and talk the talk, it's valid. Now, I get you. He hasn't proven himself at that level yet, so he still has to. He's talking the talk, but now he got to back it up on the field. That's
Time
all
will
Mm-hmm.
that
And
tell.
matters.
set it off.
Now, here's the thing: if he backs it up on the field, are y'all going to retract those statements?
Right.
Yes, sir. I
I
am.
already said I want the good
Okay,
brother to do his
I
thing. I'm
appreciate that.
saying now, I'm retracting now
I
that
appreciate
the
that.
5th ain't so bad, knowing that Tom Brady is 6 and 7. That gives me more
Yeah.
insight. I didn't watch the
Listen,
draft. Shoot.
listen. The great ones
It
know
ain't
how.
so bad.
Listen, the great ones know how to create the pressure that they need to rise to the occasion.
But guess what
Without
Tom Brady
pressure,
did?
without
He
that
humbled
competitive
himself.
edge, without that pressure, that chip on your shoulder, you really can't perform at the level you want to perform. So all he did was create the scenario, so he has to back it up.
Well, I just
Tom
want to see
Brady
it.
didn't come in having to be a number one quarterback.
I want to
He
see
had
it in
Drew
Doc.
Bledsoe sitting in front of him.
And listen, nobody's expecting him to be the number. Well, we are, but no, but maybe the GM and the coach is not expecting him to be the number one quarterback.
Absolutely
They
not.
got
He's
four
not
other
even number
quarterbacks.
3. He's not even number 3.
Yeah, they got 4 other quarterbacks that they're looking at. So he got to beat them all out. Now, if he beats them all out,
He's getting cut. I don't think he'll make the team.
you don't think so?
Nope. It's a different game in the NFL. It's faster and quicker. When you're on a good team as a quarterback in college, and you just throw that thing out there,
You don't think
somebody's
he
going
can
to
play
run
at the
under and
next
catch
level?
it.
You don't think he can play at the next level?
Man, he laid down every time they got close to him.
Well,
I want to see him do good.
he got to make sure he don't get injured, right? He take care of his body, right?
Okay, well, guess what? That's not going to play it in the NFL.
Man,
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Because them boys hit harder, and he better lay it down. He better not try to be like Cardell Stewart or any of those guys, Michael Vick,
Well, I'll tell you
RG3.
RG.
You think
I'll tell you
RG3?
what.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Cleveland Browns,
lay it
the
down.
Cleveland Browns been the laughing stock.
Look at what
For
happened
so
to
many
Deshaun
years.
Watson. Hold on, Deshaun
The
Watson.
real problem when it comes to the Cleveland Browns is that they don't have an offensive line, which is not going to give a rookie quarterback a whole lot of time to make anything, which is only going to make him look
So
worse.
guess
But it's
what?
not his
It
fault
goes
that it's
back to
worse.
what-
It's
it goes
because
back
they
to
don't
what he
have an
said.
offensive line.
Hold on. So
It
if
goes
I
back
was
to
him,
what he said. He
I would
said
wanna
that
be on
he's
that
not
team.
going to make it because guess what? He's always going to lay it down. He's not going to make plays.
He's not going to see the field as a rookie.
Eventually, he's going to have to learn to adjust and make some plays.
Listen. He doesn't have to see the field as a rookie. I wouldn't listen until they fix that front line.
The O-line? No, until the O-line is fixed, I'm just learning the playbook.
Exactly. All he needs to do is be good enough to be on the team. He just got to beat out 2-3 quarterbacks and make the team.
I'll bet you right now that he will not be a starter.
I don't think he's going to make the team.
He don't need to be a starter. He just need to be able to be in the NFL, playing at the NFL level.
Listen, give him 1, 2, 3 years. Watch what happens.
You can't as a quarterback sit back in the pocket and just throw a Hail Mary every time.
So he's not a Jaden Daniels, and he's not like that person in Houston.
Hold on. I think you're forgetting again. It comes from his father is a Hall of Famer. His father.
It doesn't matter.
No, listen, it does. His father put that dog in him.
So what? His skills is gonna just float into him. Hey,
Yeah,
you got this.
His father coached him. His father put that confidence in him. His father made sure.
Come on, man.
You don't think his father taught him how to read a defense?
Oh my God!
You're not talking realistic now.
I think his father's influence is very
they must don't know who James Sanders is.
You must. Let me tell you something, brother. See, here's where I have the advantage. I have a black father, and I know how my father was on me, and I know what my father put on me. My father was an outstanding human being and man, high integrity, military background. And he put what you see here, you're seeing my father right now. What you're seeing right here in front of you is what my father put in me. So I can be biased because I know how black fathers are, sir. When they put something in you,
what I'm saying is that
you can back it up. They don't put nothing in you.
No. See, that's where you're mistaken. When it comes to the field, it's a completely different story.
No,
it's like
brother.
No. Listen to me. It's like black fathers with their kids in basketball. That automatically what the black fathers do, they step aside. Hey, that's him. That's him.
You know who Jaden Ivey is?
Had a kid with Down syndrome.
I think having an NFL father is a mouthful. I think going into the NFL with the NFL father is
Do you know who
crazy.
Michael Jackson's father was, sir? Joe Jackson.
Man, we ain't talking about music, man.
Man,
No,
we
you're
talking
right,
about
you're right.
Let me say this real simple.
You don't
Jaden
know.
Ivey is one of the guards on the Pistons. His mother was a former WNBA player. He learned to play from his mama.
Does she get involved?
She taught him how to play the game.
You didn't listen
let's
to
talk-
me.
let's
He
talk
is
about
now-
Does she get
son.
involved?
He is now playing in the NBA.
You know who
You
LeVar
didn't listen
Ball
to
is?
me.
Do
Does
you
she
know
get
who-
involved?
Do you know who LeVar Ball is, sir?
Not anymore.
Yes.
Was he involved?
And their kids are really not doing that good.
Well, LaMelo got game.
Man, he's a sometimer.
And his other son is still on the team.
Man,
What
come
about
on.
LeBron James?
Look, they're both sometimers.
Okay, hold on. LeBron James, he still got something enough to get his son on the same team as him.
And guess what? LeBron James always says.
That much pull can do
Hey,
that.
and guess what? LeBron James always says, what he did, hey, that's him, not me.
No other
That's
team would
him.
have taken him. No other team would have taken him.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
no
I
other-
agree with
no
that.
other-
From
no
what
other-
I've been
no other
hearing,
person
He's
has
on
that
TV.
star power. Hold on. No other person had that star power and that and was that dude to get that pulled off. But LeBron.
Agree. But that doesn't make he instilled his father's thoughts and stuff into him, but he's not as great as his father. So you can't say the same thing about Sanders.
Not yet. Now I will say this: LeBron James.
Man, LeBron is trash.
Hold on. I will say this: LeBron. I won't say he's trash, but I'll just say LeBron James was a little bit premature. He should let his son stay in college a little bit longer because he rushed him just so he could play on the same team.
He's a
His father
clown.
rushed him, so because he didn't give him really time to really just develop.
he might have
You're not
needed
listening.
to develop
You're not
it.
listening. He said he's gonna do what he's gonna do. He was not involved. He was not involved with him leaving college early. LeBron is the one was the one decided to leave college early.
He gave his son a chance to make his own decision and live by it.
Thank you.
I have no problem with that. Now, could he have
Don't get
encouraged his
involved
son
with your
to stay
child,
in
man.
college and develop his game a little bit more?
Let me tell you something.
Sure.
Same thing with
I'm gonna tell
Dion.
you-
Same
okay,
thing with
Danny.
Dion. Don't get
Danny.
involved with your child. Let him do him.
Dan, let me tell you something. This is what I believe. I wholeheartedly believe this, brother. Okay. Will you let a child make a decision for themselves?
He's not a child, man.
Okay,
We say he's a child, but he's not a child.
I hear what you're saying, but see, I think differently, brother. Because I know from 18 to 29, a man.
Well, guess what? You're not
Hold
LeBron,
listen.
and you're not Dion.
Brother, I want to hear what you got to say, but you're not going to keep cutting me off. You got to listen. From 18 to 29, that's still a boy.
Yeah, so you say.
Trying to become a man. A man
Yeah,
is
so-
made through.
so you say.
Listen, brother. A man is made through failure. That's how men learn. We learn by failing, by figuring it out, by problem solving. That's how a man becomes a man. From 18 to 29, that brother don't need to be making his own decision because he don't know his right foot from his left foot. If we're gonna be real honest, you probably didn't even know your right foot from. You had to figure it out,
That's
and then
right.
you became who you became. So I'm for this. Listen, if I got somebody who's been there, done that, who got all the experience, who can help me navigate these landmines, I'd rather have that type of father. And that type of father I have.
Nobody's arguing that.
Do this.
What I'm saying is
do
that
this,
don't get
do
involved.
this. No, you do get involved, sir. That's called see that's the difference between black fathers and other fathers. We're the most involved fathers in our children's life.
Uh-oh.
You don't think Charlie Manning was involved in his kid's football career?
Wow.
I'm sorry, Archie Manning. You don't think Archie Manning was involved in his kid's football career?
His kid's football career, yes, he was.
We already discussed Manning's.
Yes, he was. So what's wrong with that? If Archie,
We already and guess what? And guess what? And another white boy we haven't discussed was Elway.
Okay.
Why would we be bringing
He chose
Elway
not
up now?
to go. He chose not to go to the team that drafted
Yeah,
him.
his first draft. You're right. You're right in that
Okay,
regard.
guess
He
what?
chose not to go to the first team that was there.
Listen to me.
What's
Listen
wrong
to
with
me.
that?
Guess what color are those two? The
When you
Mannings and Elways.
Caucasian.
when you know who you are.
Caucasian.
So hold on.
Caucasian. Guess
So
what?
what?
With all due
So what?
respect, all the owners are what?
Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Eli Manning wasn't going to go to San Diego. He refused to go to San Diego.
Yeah.
Eli.
So why is it a problem when a little
but
black
here's
little boy want to say, I don't want to go there?
It's not.
Here's the thing. If you know anything, see, you said you grew up in a black neighborhood. That's what you said, right? You said that, right?
Look,
If you
listen to me, man. The NFL
He grew up in
is
no black
owned by
neighborhood.
Caucasians.
Doesn't matter. Here's you got to understand. If you
Okay,
say
well, guess what?
black
You
people,
lucky. Hey, you lucky. Sanders got a job.
I'm gonna have to mute you up a little bit, brother, just so I can talk, because you're not letting me talk. Listen, if you know anything about black people, you know that we pave our own path. We stand on business. We're gonna do just what we're if the white person can do it, we're gonna double do it. That's just how we. That's just who we are.
Tiger Woods.
We're built in that resistance. We challenge the status quo. We don't go with the status quo. We challenge it. That's who we are. That's our culture. It's made and forged in resilience. So if you know that, you should know that that's why 𝗖cie Sanders is the way he is. And he has the father
and
that
he talented, and he got an NFL daddy.
Come on, we go.
You said a prime.
I haven't seen the talent.
I unmuted you, brother. You can unmute the mic. I got you, but you're not going to talk over me. I got to be able to speak.
I get what you're saying, Mercury, when you say you haven't seen the talent. I get that. What again? Like I said, give him an opportunity to get in there, get the playbook,
Prove himself.
hit his receivers on the right time with the right timing on that route tree. Show me you can do that. But I'm gonna give you a chance to do that.
Right.
Now, how much you get across all that, that's another issue. That's on you, the player, the guy. And if your confidence or your skill set shows that you're that guy, it's gonna show. But we gotta give him a chance.
That's right.
I don't got you either, Dan.
They gave Ryan Leaf a chance. They gave Trevor Lawrence a chance. They just paid Trevor Lawrence $240-something million, and he hasn't had a winning season yet. And they paid this clown #1 draft pick. I hate these kids coming out of college, all the hype about them, and they pay them all this money, and they turn out to be flops. All the hype about Sanders now. He hasn't, even in college, all he did, watch his games. He throws the ball up to these great receivers, and they run underneath it. In the NFL, that doesn't work, man, because in NFL, everybody on that field is the best at what they do.
Actually, I watched. Hold on. Actually, I seen this bro throw a precision pass between two defenders into his receiver's hand. I seen that with my own eyes. That was
one time. Okay, great. What about Tom? How many times did you see him do that?
That was accurate.
Every time. That's a great quarterback. I don't
he
know.
He better get his little butt on that field and set it off.
You guys tell me, why are you guys so hyped about Sanders? I don't get it.
Because
we're just giving him a chance. And it's like you don't even want us to give him a chance.
So much, and they believe that he's talented and that he's able to do the job.
There's 300, or not 300, over 200 draftees. Why aren't we talking about every one of those? Give them a chance.
Bro, you gotta give him some chance. Like,
we are giving them a chance.
The guy a chance for real.
They all got picked too.
Every one of them draft picks is going to get a chance. That is why they got their draft pick, so that they could have a chance.
Hold on. I like what Trump said. This brother's father is a Hall of Famer. He comes from good genes. You are stupid if you don't pick 𝗖cie Sanders. If you're a team that wants to win, you better pick 𝗖cie. If anybody you can bet on, now I know we got Bronny James. He's not quite LeBron James. But you bet on him anyway because you don't know what he can sprout up to and because he's got his father genes in him. Same thing with 𝗖cie Sanders. He comes from greatness. His father, let's just call it what it is, legend quarterback. No one has been able to do what his father's been able to do in the league to this
What's
day.
that makes him a legend?
Are you kidding? Wow.
Deion
Yeah,
Sanders.
Dion.
He played both
What's
ways.
his
He was a
stat?
wide
What's his
receiver. He
Hall
was
of
a
Fame
safety.
stat?
Both
He's got
ways.
more interceptions. He's got
Yeah.
Super Bowl rings.
This
He's
brother
a
is
legend.
the real
Okay.
deal. He is really the real deal. Deion Sanders is not he's not
Not some
pretending.
little guy on the field. He a big dog.
And he runs a 4.2 with gear on.
He doesn't have the most interceptions. Y'all better take that back.
He runs a 4.2 40.
No, he may not have the most interceptions, but he does have the most spectacular ones.
Man,
Yeah.
the run backs, the to the house, the pick six.
Pick
He got
six.
the most pick sixes. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Not to mention his kick return ability.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He got
Yeah,
the most
but he
pick
doesn't have
six.
the most interceptions in NFL
Doesn't
history.
matter. He got the most pick
We've
six.
conceded that point, Danny.
Right,
Yeah,
Danny,
that's
you,
what
you,
I'm
you
everything
come
else.
on a point and you just stay there. You never address the entire point. And that's what makes you seem like a hater.
Sound like
Y'all better do your research.
How about you just give him a chance?
He's
Like
in the
I
Hall-
said, time will tell.
check out his
time
Hall
will
of
tell.
Fame record.
Time will tell if he's actually great or not.
Okay, let's switch it up a little bit.
Espérate, Danny.
Let's get off sports real quick. I want to know, did anybody go see the movie Sinners?
Not yet. I heard it was good.
No, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
71 million. Yes, it was. I watched it.
I watched it too. That's what I'm saying. I didn't like it.
What's it about?
Danny,
What
boy, you
about
did
it
not
didn't
grow
you
up
like,
in
Danny?
that culture, and you need
Yeah,
to
what
stop.
about
What you
it
even
didn't you
here
I
like?
didn't
for?
like it because look, the reason I didn't like it was because look, the way it started off, okay. And then you go through the story and like, man, it's like science fiction, man. I thought
You
it
a
was gonna be
detractor,
more.
girl. Okay, anyway, too much. So
Yeah.
what's up with the movie?
The movie
Hey,
is
y'all.
amazing.
Spoiler alert.
I'm not going to spoil it all. It highlights a lot of Black American culture. That's why maybe that's why some people can't really rock with it, because it really is
Obviously,
talking
that's
about
why
us.
they don't like it.
It's
Obviously.
really talking about us.
Danny,
No,
be
don't
quiet.
even go there,
Very-
man.
hold on.
Don't
It
even
was
go
very-
there. Don't even
I'm
go
gonna keep it
there.
in the buck, yeah.
I love the
Hey, I
movie.
went there.
Did y'all
Man,
ever?
somebody else speak on the movie, so I don't have to. Go ahead,
Okay,
Anna.
yes, he is right. And one reason why I
I'm
love the
the
movie is I'm a Dusk Till Dawn lover as well. I love vampire movies, so I don't know, like they took the whole vampire thing and like engulfed it into into Black American culture. It was a great movie. It was real creative, and I liked it a
Go
lot.
see it. Ooh, I'm about to go pay my little money to go see that.
Listen. It broke the box office for horror movies, for vampire movies. It's already. I think it's over 70 million. No, matter of fact, it's over
Wow,
100 million. They made their money back already.
that's
It cost them
amazing.
100 million to make it. They made their money. I think it's 120 million. I'm sorry,
And
120
still
million.
coming to see it.
People,
Well,
listen.
I didn't like
I'll
it.
tell-
Just like
I'll tell you-
I didn't
I'll
like,
tell you-
just
I'll
like
tell
I
you-
didn't like
Danny, you
accounting
had
too.
like 3 things
Danny, why
in the
didn't you
last 3
like
minutes.
it?
Hold on. Listen, that movie's so good that people watched it
Man,
6
it's so
times.
bait.
My mama
Man,
my
it's
mama
so
saw it
bait.
twice. My mama went and
Right.
saw it twice.
And I'm gonna go see it twice.
And
And
I'm
Yeah, I
going
want
to
to see
see
it
it.
again.
I'm gonna go see it again because it's that good.
Danny,
And
what's real in this world about vampires?
there's so many. Listen, there are so many like comparisons to Black Americans and race and identity and culture and
Yes.
music. I mean, there's so many
Look.
Easter eggs in there that you can just
So it's well
Yeah,
written. It's a
I
well
agree.
written movie.
Yes, it is.
the way the
Look,
vampires
I don't
are
disagree. I don't
depicted in
disagree
that
with the
movie.
black culture in the movie. It just the
The way the
vampire
vampires
part.
are depicted
Latino
in the movie.
representation.
And if you stay till the very end, you don't leave when you see
We
them
don't have to
credits.
always include people who
Don't-
know black if we talking
Don't
about
leave
black
when you
culture.
see them credits. Don't leave when you see them credits. You stay to the end.
I did.
Stay all the way to the
I
end.
watched them. I watched old boy and old white girl walk in and talk to old school.
Yeah. But see, That was important.
But I mean, when it comes to
Hey,
vampires,
listen, hold on.
I mean, to me
The reason why,
come on,
okay,
man.
you don't like
You just have a
vampires.
thing about vampires, bro. That's what that is.
That's all that is. You don't like vampire, but to us, it's a different. Okay, they had our hoodoo up in there. Okay, they had our.
Like
They
I
had,
said, I don't have nothing
Music.
against about.
brother. You
I don't have
can't keep
nothing
talking
against
over
about
me.
that.
You can't keep talking over me. Let me finish first, and then
Bro,
you
we
can
don't
talk.
care what you don't like about our culture, bro. What's wrong
Yeah,
with you?
I mean,
You know
brother.
what I don't like about y'all? Y'all's dirty.
Uh-oh.
Oh
See what I'm
Lord.
saying? Be
All right,
respectful.
stop. Right. We gonna be respectful, but yes,
We gonna
Danny,
be
we are going to ask you to have a little bit more
But
impulse
stop over
control.
talking the host. Let me get what I say out, and then it's your turn, and then you can speak. I don't mind you coming at me and saying you don't like this, and let me finish what I'm saying. For us, it's a different movie. If you are a Black American, it's a different movie for us because we see a lot of our cultural references in there that most people just won't understand. Let's keep it above. They won't get it. But if you're Black, you get it.
Clearly.
Like, okay,
And if
yeah.
you're black and you live in the South, you get it.
Yes.
Cause I live in the South. Yeah, you definitely get it.
But let me know
The
when I
scenery is
And
can
you
talk.
beautiful.
crying if you don't get it? The fuck?
Yeah, you can. I mean, it was a phenomenal. Listen, it must be a phenomenal movie to already break box office. To already 120 million
And now
in
that
7 days.
everybody know it's good, we finna go break that bitch. We gonna try to break that bitch 2 more times.
I'm gonna go
Listen,
see
I'm
it.
gonna go see it again. That's how good it because
Listen, if
there's always
you, I tell people, if you like that movie Dust Till Dawn, you will love
yeah,
Oh,
Sinners.
I
you gonna
love that
love
movie.
it, man.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, it's
hmm
good.
I don't like George
It's well
Clooney, but I like the
written.
movie.
Oh yeah, George Clooney.
Michael B. Jordan played two people
Yeah.
and and they're a contrast and did a fantastic man. That's hard to do. He did a
Who's
fantastic.
that? Who's that
Yes.
fat black
Talented.
guy? The
I
fat
also said that to my mom. I said, "Do you notice how he changed his voice inflection between the two characters,
Yeah.
like, and kept it going? That takes real
And
talent."
then hold up. Listen. Let's shine some light on the Irish people, the Irish vampire. That dude that played Rennick did an amazing job.
Oh, he was Irish. Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was Irish. I'm tripping
yeah,
because he was doing a
yeah,
little dance.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
how he brought the music, how he infused the music. He had the Irish music playing. He had the blues playing.
The
He had hip
music,
hop.
y'all,
He
the
had hip
music
hop
was
in there. He had
amazing.
African drums in there. He even had
hmm
some dang Asian dancers up. I mean, the way this brother was able to infuse all
I
that
guess
into the
that's why
movie.
Danny don't like it because and that's what the media
Well, let
saying.
me know when I can
Crashing
talk.
out because wasn't no
It did
Latino.
not have any Spanish culture. I will say
Right,
that
that's
it
what
did
that
not.
None,
is.
No,
none.
I'm not saying that. Let me know when I
That's
can
what that
talk.
is.
He had listen. Let me tell you what else he had. He had
And I ain't even
Choctaw.
see it, and I
Hold
can tell that's what that is.
on, check it
Well,
out.
let me know when I can talk.
I will. Hold on. He had Choctaw Indians in there. Okay.
Mhm.
Those are black people.
Now they were the wrong color. I will say that, but he had them up in there because that's Black American. He had the Choctaw Indians up. The dang near first scene was Choctaw Indians.
Too much. Let me say this right quick, and then I'm gonna go on and drop me, brother Danny. It was a pleasure, ladies. Thank you all for coming by. Come on back and see us again.
Likewise.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm
But you
about
know,
to end the
it's
line.
Yep.
3:10 my time. I'm out of here.
All right, brother. I'm about to end the line soon. But go ahead,
All
Danny.
right.
We're gonna let you get a chance to speak, and I'm gonna go back up to
Yeah, I want to hear Danny too.
living on faith. Go ahead, Danny. Tell us real quick before I get up out of here.
All I gotta say is get a boy a chance, and you know what I'm saying. Give him some time to play, you know, and then we can all based off that. But you know, you can't take away from Dean Sanders' legacy. That guy has did a lot, you know what I'm saying, and to be where he's at, like he has actually worked his way up. He built his sons into something greater out even side of himself, and you know what I'm saying. I really like that because you know what I'm saying he really shows that you know he's an amazing dad, you know, and you know coming from somebody that was in the game that's also teaching his sons the game. I feel like you gotta give the guy a chance. You gotta, especially if you ain't seen Dean Sanders play, because Sanders was a raw dude. Like little do people know he was raw.
B.
Right.
Now go ahead, Danny. Go ahead, Danny. Danny?
No, I'm not gonna say anything because apparently everything that I say gets twisted. So
Go
hey,
ahead, Danny. Tell us why
We'll
you
mute
didn't
up.
like
I'll
nice.
sinners
mute up.
now.
Hey,
Don't pull that
nice to
victim
meet y'all.
card, Danny.
Nice to meet y'all.
This is not the victim Olympics. Go ahead and tell us what's up with sinners. From why you don't
Man,
like it.
I'm not taking no victim, man. I'm 50. What? Forget that.
Come on, man. Come
Why
through.
didn't
Why
you?
it
Why
wasn't a
didn't
good?
you like
I
the
ain't see
movie?
it. Tell me
I'm
why
just
it
saying,
wasn't
don't
good.
over talk me or other people while they're talking. You can have an opinion, brother. Stand on
No,
business.
no, no. Because first of all, the lady that just spoke told me that I'm dirty.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
thought
We
you
can
was
go.
50 and
Okay.
couldn't do
Okay.
victim.
Now, second
I
of
get
all,
it.
I was not
get it.
even talking bad about. Hey,
You
I
was
didn't like.
talking
Hey,
bad.
just
Listen,
because I didn't like the movie doesn't mean that. Hey,
disrespecting.
I'm
Right.
racist.
We're not here
And I don't. Hey,
we're not here to disrespect nobody, brother. We're not here to disrespect nobody.
well,
Okay.
she called me dirty.
I
I
understand.
did not. You lie.
No, you called him dirty.
No, what I
She said
said
his
was,
culture
Danny,
was
you
dirty.
don't like three of the past topics we had in 3 minutes. I said, you know what I don't like about y'all and y'all culture is y'all dirty. That's what I said. I
Thank
said
you.
we're
You
gonna be
called me dirty.
respectful. I said we're gonna be respectful of each other's cultures. Now I
The
know a
only thing
racist
that
when I
I
see a
said,
racist, but I didn't
look,
use that word.
He didn't
But
say
a hit
nothing
dog
about
will
our
holler.
culture, though. He didn't say nothing about our culture, though. He didn't say nothing about. He said nothing about it. Well, I agree.
You don't like a little black boy. You don't like a little black movie. Come on now, play that shit with somebody else who's uneducated, man.
okay, so who's overriding who now?
Okay, why Danny?
the floor.
Why didn't you like the movie?
Cause he racist. He can't. He can't.
No, I'm not going. We're not going
Who's
to.
overriding who now?
Go ahead,
Can you
Dan.
speak? It's 3:00. He finna end the live. Do you want to tell the chat and everybody why you don't like the movie?
Go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
Okay, are you gonna stop overriding?
Yes, sir. I'm going on mute.
We're done. Go ahead.
I like vampires. I didn't like that vampire movie. It's not because it was black or white or whatever. It
Okay,
was just that.
you said you do like vampire movies, but you just didn't like
Yes.
that one. Okay, why?
Yes.
What was it about that movie?
It was
Because
to me it was fake.
huh?
To me it was fake.
It was fake. What was fake about
It's
it?
not anything about the black culture because
All
hey,
vampire. Wait,
like,
but all. I'm not trying to be rude.
I
or cut you
understand
off.
that. I understand that.
Did you like Dusk Till Dawn?
Yes. And to me, no, actually I didn't.
You didn't like
To
Dusk
me it
Till
was
Dawn?
fake. No, it was fake.
But all vampire movies are fake though.
Name me one you did like.
Listen to me.
Name me one.
To me, it's about action, right? And there was a lot of action. The thing is that, come on, they walk outside, and the vampire is outside, and they drag the person in. Man, come on,
You
if
do
you walk
realize it's a
outside,
movie, right?
Name me
listen
one
to me.
vampire movie that you like. Name me one vampire movie that was up to par. Name me one.
Well, honestly, Interview with the Vampire.
I never seen that. What about Vampire in Brooklyn? Did you like Vampire in Brooklyn?
That's a comedy.
Interview with the Vampire was a
Vampire in Brooklyn wasn't a comedy. Oh, you were talking about
That was a comedy.
Which one?
Yeah, the one with
Interview with a Vampire.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a Vampire in Brooklyn. That was a comedy.
Yeah,
Vampire in Brooklyn. It was partly comedy. Partly. It wasn't all comedy.
If Eddie Murphy's in
It's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
Now, I don't have nothing
You ain't
against.
said nothing about the movie, man.
Vampire. Wait.
Listen
to
me. You ain't said. You said a bunch of nothing.
Vampire in Brooklyn. That it was part comedy.
Man.
Like the scene when he
Look,
was at
man, you muted me for interrupting.
Okay, go ahead.
But you're
Danny.
not muting that
I thought we
person
were having
for
a
interrupting.
discussion. I'm sorry. I thought we were.
I was doing that because you was interrupting me. But go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
But she keeps interrupting.
I was just asking.
Just go ahead.
No,
brother.
not you. The other female.
Okay.
Woman.
No.
The other black woman.
Nobody's interrupting.
I called you out. You mad about it. You ain't said nothing about the movie.
Go ahead, brother. Nobody's interrupting you. Go ahead.
You mad about it?
Okay, let him go. Let him go. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Danny. Okay, so can I say
Yes,
something? Is that okay too much?
yes,
Or
ma'am.
Go ahead. Talk to him.
okay, so I get what you're saying with the action part, but it's a movie. You can only put in 2 hours of a storyline within the movie. So the reason why I'm trying to see what movies you do like, because you said you like vampires, I thought you was going to bring up the originals or Vampire Diaries or something like that, because those are also vampire movies that are written very, very, very well. I'm sorry, they're not movies, they're series, and they're
You said
written.
written, but not
Wait,
cinema.
wait, hold on. They're not cinema. They are series, but they're written very well. But you could the whole
I read
storyline,
them.
the storyline drags out with those, and there's a lot of action because they have the time to do it. So we were just trying to figure out what vampire movies do you like, because you said Interview with the Vampire, but that's a whole
You
comedy.
know which ones he like. You seen the movie. You know which
Oh,
ones
here
he
we
like.
go. Here we go again.
You see it. But I bet you what.
Here we go
I'm about to
again.
go see that thing about 2-3 times,
I
Yeah, I
man.
guess,
want to
I
see
guess,
this.
Woo!
I
I'm
guess she just.
gonna hit
Hey,
that bitch
hey,
back
you know
to back
what?
all
Oh
day.
Hey,
Lord.
you
I'm gonna go
want
back and
the
pay
mic?
for another
You want
ticket
the
too.
mic? Hey, girl, you want the mic? You have it.
I'm gonna go and pay 3 times. I swear to God.
Well, I don't care if you pay 50 times. You do it.
Hey, listen, the movie is that good. It's worth it. Every time you go back, you're gonna see something that you didn't see before. Guaranteed. There's so many Easter eggs. There's so many cultural references. So many nuances within that movie. There's so much symbolism in that movie. There's so
Take it.
much contrast in that movie to Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
Can't take it. That's why they
the
don't like that movie.
the part about the
I
part
didn't say
about
that.
the part about the vampire when he said, "I just want the blues player because I want his." See, the thing that was so deep about it was the
Mm.
vampires. Once you became a vampire, everything that person, all the knowledge that person had, all the vampires had the same knowledge.
Right.
It was it was almost
It's a
like
great movie.
they were taking the essence. I mean,
Man, why you keep interrupting?
it was almost like they were taking it was culture vulture. That's the biggest that's what I'm saying.
We getting to the meat and the potatoes
They
now.
were
Yeah,
the
that's what
vampires were culture
Oh, here we
vultures.
go.
most
They needed
definitely.
the culture of the musicians and the black people there because they wanted to steal their culture and identity and make them into one big old. And the only way you can be
Wow.
free is if you join us and join. It's kind of like white teeth supremacy. The only way you can be free is if you get up under white teeth supremacy, and we gonna protect you.
Yeah, and then
So it's
another.
so deep. It's so deep. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it is very deep. The fact that none of these people knew anything about Irish culture, that then all of a sudden they're just stepping with the vampires. That shit was it really shows a contrast of what's going on with Black Americans today,
Yes.
y'all.
Yes. It's like a movie that's like wake up black people. This is what's really happening to us.
Bingo.
Exactly.
Meat
It
and
was one of those.
potatoes.
It was one of those. So go check
Exactly,
it out
goddess.
when it come out on I don't know DVD
Well,
or
good for them.
you buy it.
He
You
said
And
buy it
get
on
you
DVD,
one.
Amazon.
not
And get one for a
DVD.
Christmas. Get one for you and then one for a Halloween gift. There you go.
Man, that's really what you do, and you make your kids watch it so they can understand. Hey, this is what's going on.
It is what it is.
So I enjoyed that film, and I would say, man, go watch it 3-4 times. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm probably gonna watch it again Sunday, to be honest.
hmm I'm gonna watch it this weekend again when I get
10
paid.
out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10. And and,
Yeah.
and, and, and listen, the box office, they gave this thing 99 Rotten Tomatoes.
Somebody said they gonna eat off that movie for the rest of their life.
Oh, well, hold on, check this out. This is how smart they were.
Sinners.
The movie Center. This is how smart. What's the name? Roger. What's the name? I can't remember. Kroger. Something Kruger. Roger Kroger. Whatever. Anyway, this is how smart he was. He was like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all make money off of it, but year 25, it goes back to me. I own it. on everybody.
That's right. Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler, he was smart. And I love Ryan Coogler because in his interviews, what does he mention? Foundational Black America.
Yeah, we know it is what it is, man.
That's what I love about it. He specifically mentions foundational.
And if you don't like what's present, then you late.
So it was
Late.
It was an amazing movie. Everybody go see it. I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep, y'all.
All right.
Have a
Peace
great
and
night.
prosperity.
Yeah, peace and prosperity.
Thanks for
everybody.
having me up too much.
Me too.
You guys are welcome anytime. Now, again, my rooms, we go deep over here. I just got kicked off for going too deep, and I appealed and came back on, and that's why you guys came back up. Y'all came after we got finished getting deep. So, but we take it deep over here. So
Okay.
Join the conversation.
I'll be back.
Okay. Y'all have a good one. Okay.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye,
y'all.
Danny. God bless you.
Bye, Danny.
Take care, Danny.